Jesus came upon death, he lingered on purpose, waiting for his friend Lazarus to pass away and to be buried. In fact, he was in the tomb for 4 days, the passage tells us, before Jesus came. And it shows us this awkward, painful season, this 4-day season between death and resurrection. These two women who had lost their brother and were so disappointed that their friend, Jesus, hadn't come to help. He was too busy or something to help. And it shows us this painful, awkward time where here we are on earth dealing with the loss of a loved one. When was the first time you were touched by death? Maybe it was the loss of a pet. Eventually it's the loss of a parent or a family member. It's something we can't run from, and many of us are traumatized by it. Well, for the follower of Jesus, it doesn't have to be that way. I have found this to be true. In various times and ways, I have seen life beyond death. I've seen the resurrection. But experience tells me that people regularly get visits from loved ones or some kind of token or message from loved ones after they've passed, kind of goodbyes. And my personal theory is that God allows this to kind of give us a glimpse of reality, that there is life beyond the grave. We need to know ultimately that God is fair, that everybody is given a chance to respond to the light. We know that Jesus is the way and that he is God's son. We also know that God reveals himself to all of humanity through many ways, including nature, including a personal revelation within us, of conscience, and that everybody is given a chance to respond to the truth and to the light in a way that they can deal with God directly. Death is not something that we have to be afraid of. Instead, it's more a question of how do we deal with this in-between time, these 4 days between death and resurrection. How have you dealt with it? You just need to know that God is there, that God is comfort, and that God will win. See you next time.
So I journey through the shadows till darkness turns to day. Meet me in the shadows and call me